First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Abdi on the wing. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Shoots a fader, and it's off the back rim. No good. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. 4-point game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Henderson, no good.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
Here's George. The Blazers getting the bucket. Count that one.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Now, here's Sean. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Sharp. Drains the three-pointer.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
The 76ers trailed by 3. Pass to Embiid. Fades. Rebound by Williams. Henderson for 3. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Trail Blazers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Puts one up from 19, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
The 76ers trailed by 4. Knocked loose. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Buries the long-range jumper.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of... the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
6 to shoot. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Henderson, no good. Poked away and stolen by Sharp. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. Sharp on the wing. A second chance effort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Sharp, no good on that one. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
76ers trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
2 minutes remaining. Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. George has got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. Right side, Simon. And it's Bona with the rebound.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
And now Portland on the break. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. Walker's got the game tied up here for Portland.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And there's the call on Jared Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming out of the floor for the 76ers.
58 seconds left now here in the second. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Here's Sharp. And it's Bona with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
McCain's shot is off.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
And what takes Grant's game to the next level? It's consistency with that jumper. It's a nice play there to get him something in rhythm.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Free throw line jump shot. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Here's Butler. No scoring in this one. And that time, also a missed shot. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Trailblazers lead by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Simons. Pass to Ayton. Now, here's Sharp. Shot from the wing. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Down low. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
True center, a throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up threes. Andre wants to eat inside.
Hits the three-point bomb. Grant's got 5 now.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pass to Bona. The kick outside to Butler. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers leading by 6. Ayton with it. Now defended by Oubre. Grant. That's good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Outside, Simons. Over Butler. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
It's good.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open for it. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
He is a monster on the glass. But Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
The 76ers trailed by 5. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number one option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Here's McCain. And the layup is good. And it's now only a 1-point Portland lead.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Clock at 6. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And developed into such a good scorer, D has to pay close attention to Simons.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Butler missing. Grant on the wing. The 17-footer. And he overshot that one, missing.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Ayton wide open. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-4 run. They grab their own miss. Outside Butler. Teardrop shot. Here's Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
Not backing away from the physicality of the game, Drummond is never afraid of getting hit when he's trying to score.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Simons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Trailblazers leading by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling.
36. Fourth quarter.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Now George. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and they threw him off just enough.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Trailblazers leading by 4. Now here's Henderson. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Embiid. The Trailblazers pull it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Embiid inside.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
Here's Sharp. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers trailed by 6. Outside, Maxey. Embiid is at the elbow. Embiid powers it down.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Henderson, no one around him. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Here's Henderson. Good. Nothing but net.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Here's Embiid. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
.130 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Henderson. Henderson with another miss.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
That one good for 2.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
Here's Sharp. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
To the paint. To tie it up. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Henderson outside. Goes up on the high post. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Sharp. Misses the tray. And George, here we go. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
A 3 off the inbound. Can't connect. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work.
I spread some in blue, look like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong. You break, you buy, you bust it open. They hang up posters where the reward, my swag was stolen. He wanted to, I put up stuff 20,000 skinny pins. I call that a Harriet Tubman. I made my no cat machine. I'm pop my like baby, cause this outfit 3600. I fall in the club like so many. You scared to touch me. Gave me some get love. Gave me some.
Favorite season.
And that means NBA 2K25 is packed with playoff goodies.
And you don't want to miss what my team is serving up. Take a look.
Postseason energy has arrived in the playoff spotlight sim in My Team. Head to the challenge menu for a huge opportunity to collect a star player card from every postseason team, including 16 Pink Diamond player cards available now in round 1.
Play 3 quick games against each playoff team to collect rewards. It's simple. 1 clutch time win, 1 in triple threat, and 1 in full lineup, and you'll be pulling in a new member of your My Team.
You'll take those player cards with you to complete future challenges along the way. The reward level grows as each playoff round progresses.
Yep, and as teams make their run to the championship, you'll earn Galaxy Opals, Dark Matters, 100 overalls, and after the NBA Finals, a new Invincible rated player card to lead your lineup.
Oh, so much fun. And remember to check out My Team Mobile to complete the challenges there and get rewards while you're on the go throughout the playoffs.
Become a champion, collect amazing star player cards, and be the best in My Team.
The spotlight is on you, 2K community. Here are your top plays of the week. Let's throw down in Old Town with K-Ran 1. Sets a bone-rattling screen and rim runs for the off-backboard jam. K screened, K ran, K slam.
From that seat, now them a say me mark and each time what them say me walk for. Them lock me down and me can't forget that Jehovah did a guide me, say me not regret. Yeah, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why me. Them a pretty for girl and them a chase like special, but I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. Tell them me no fear, two-faced expression. Like you know, dirty mouth can't chase nor death all the same thing. Jackie Stephen at the swine for. In pharmacy too much, that them blind for. One plate of food them sell out mankind for. Yes, you have your answer with the bag of bad mind. Besides, take them don't work, so them want me shine for. Biggie them want with them a mix me in a for. At the same thing. Rise him 9 for. Every dirty work, Josh shall show them a sign for. Cause Jah make you special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why them a previous the girl and them a chase like petal. But Jah, I'm so special. I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why I'm Jah make you special, and so special, so special, so special. That's why me. Them a previous the girl and them a chase like brother is a special delivery. The moment live in the misery, but that day will never see special delivery. From my mother deliver me. I'm on the go, I'm on the go. But them bad man I want to stop me go. Chano, I'm on the go, I'm on the go. But them can't play me like the puppy show. Cause Jah make me special, and so special, so special, so special. That's why me. Them a previous the girl and them a chase like petal. But Jah make me special, and so special, so special, so special. That's why me. Them a previous the girl and them a chase like petal. But Jah.
A time-honored tradition. The NBA on 2K Sports Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. You look at the Lakers.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now, here's Doncic. From past the arc. That one doesn't go. Pass to Gonzalez. Fires from deep. And Ware pulls it down. Booker outside. To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
The ball goes to the
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Jovic. Puts up a 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. Another whistle, and he's got to be careful with his foul situation.
Second team foul.
Doncic outside. Now Jones. Here's Doncic. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And here is Los Angeles now after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Pass to Jovic. Los Angeles with another miss.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0-4 here, still looking for their first make.
Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. And he hits the jumper for 2.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
To stop the drought, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That one is no good. Los Angeles trails by 5. Gonzalez sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Booker outside. Back to Doncic. Now here's Booker. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Out to Gonzalez. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Jovic. Scoreless thus far. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Let's hear it for you.
Drives to the hoop. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Adebayo after the Clippers pick up 2. Count that one.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Around the back and lays it in.
Just 2 for 8 here in the early going. Maybe that bucket will help them build a little momentum and some confidence.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Pass to Gonzalez. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
Bam is a menace defensively. This time he uses those active hands to start the break.
Now here's Gonzalez. Off target from outside. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
A nice shot by Booker.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Outside Gonzalez. No good on the triple. And here's Doncic from the arc. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points come. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Back to Bagley. Pass to James. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Nailed from three-point land. Connects. Got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Sweet move. Misi's shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
James outside. Pass to connect. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Connects. got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
White looking around. Pass to connect. On the wing, James. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Los Angeles trails by 10. Miller with the ball. He's picked up by James. Here is Miller. Shoots over connect. Miller picks up the loose ball when he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Outside Arenas with the drive, and the lead is down inside single digits. Arenas has got 5. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. From the arc. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Los Angeles trails by 8. Arenas with it. He's picked up by James. Back to Arenas. Inside. Shot from the wing. And he connects with the jumper. Arenas has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. On the wing, James. It's the outside fadeaway. James has got his second basket of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pass to Reddish. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Towns, no luck. And so James will bring it up for L.A. Here's White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
A kick out to Towns. Buries it from three-point range. Towns has got 11 points.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers on top, leading by 5. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And both free throws good for Arenas. Lakers leading by 3. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Doncic. It's stolen by Wiseman. Pass to Gonzalez. Chalk up 2 there. 6 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
There's the pick. Here's Doncic. And he lays it straight in. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
And Tyronn Lue calls time. Out. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Once again,
third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. There's the drive. Oh, the power on that threw down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
For the tie, drains the three-pointer. Gonzalez has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Here's Doncic. forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Gonzalez. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one drops. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Right side, Gonzalez. And the 3 ball is good. Gonzalez has got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break. He's having a really good night from the field. I know the defense is keying in on him. He's the marquee on the scouting report, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Drills it from outside.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Booker with no one around. Booker nails the 3. So confident.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
Jacks up a 3. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up to the Los Angeles Lakers. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Off on the layup.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Outside, Gonzalez. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gonzalez has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
He's off on the first. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And he's good on the second.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by the Lakers. .116 left to play here in the third. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. 1:12 left in the third quarter. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
.50 seconds left to play in the third. Off target at the rim. Pass to Booker. Booker on the move. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. And he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Launches it from deep. And the Clippers miss again.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys.
Oh, wow! Booker with the big jam.
2 emphatic points
Devin Booker.
Pass to Jovic. Los Angeles with another miss. For three, Booker. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Lakers leading by 5. White with it. Pass to connect. To the middle. Here's Messi. Here's Connect. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The second chance effort. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's White. Pass to Bagley. White trying to get open.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Here's Bamba. Messi grabs the rebound.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's White. Connect with it. It's stolen by Watson. That's a 2 from Towns.
Boy, how do you stop Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Miller. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside, Jones. Back to Booker. It's hauled in by Watson. Los Angeles trails by 3. Pass to Bamba. Back to Miller. To the inside. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Pass to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
And here's Booker. It's stolen by Watson. And Ware pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Booker. Again, Los Angeles.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
On the wing, Arenas. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Arenas with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Doncic, no good. Los Angeles trails by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Bamba. Outside Arenas. Doncic with the steal. A finish. And Doncic throws it down.
You know, Doncic's a great passer, terrific offensive player, but that time shows you he can make offense from his defense.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. $152 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Jovic. And the Clippers miss again. Los Angeles leading by 7. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Watson, that's for 2. And that one drops for him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to Jovic. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning. Have not stopped. Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 2-point ball game.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
On to Gonzalez to take the lead. Doncic grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Booker.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Not over yet. Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Oh, and here we go. Watson, nobody back. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Arenas adds a 2-pointer, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports, back in a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Now Booker. Here's the floater.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Free throw good, Booker.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Booker. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 2. Outside Arenas. Pass to Towns. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Boy, I like the way Towns is engaged on offense. Feels like he can score from anywhere on the floor.
Out to Doncic. Booker outside. Back to Doncic. Doncic powers it home.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column. Giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Pass to Jovic. Outside Arenas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Towns. A steal. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Arenas misses. Booker outside. It's deflected. Arenas with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Bamba. And here's Arenas outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They get it back.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Knox. And Adebayo sends it back. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And Ware pulls it down. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Booker. Down low. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Coming into the floor for the away team, number 17.
Here's Jovic. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass to Booker. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And that's an intentional foul.
His 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Devin Booker.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
At the line for Los Angeles.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Los Angeles calls timeout. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first overtime. And what's their best move at this point?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Here's Jovic. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Gets the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They trailed by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And here's Arenas outside. It's money from deep. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. This lost sense of time and the
Some move, some rock, some move. You wet. call her hello. If you see bigger the dance and the place get mellow. Hear me I tell you, so me do me thing, chain do me bling. Skip me enemy, them me a little building. Camera, action, flame. When we outside, lock down your building. Bet me in ya. Jiff, jiff, jiff. In ya, jiff, jiff, jiff. In ya. Keep up.